I've used EMDR therapy working with children since the 90s and found incredible changes with the kids that I worked with. I also discovered that people trained in EMDR therapy who work with kids are often very reluctant to use it with children. So I wanted to create, and Carolyn wanted to create, a training that would help clinicians who work primarily with children to feel comfortable, to feel like they could go right out and start using it with those kiddos.
EMDR has changed my life as a therapist. I owe a debt of gratitude to Francine Shapiro that I could never pay back. There's not one client that walks into my office that I don't know what to do with. There's not one presentation that frightens me as a clinician, because the internal structure of this model is designed to really get at what people need in this really, really safe and structured way. And I don't know if I'd still be a therapist if it wasn't for EMDR therapy, number one. Number two, I also have these great opportunities to work with other therapists, to help train other therapists. You know, all of that I owe to Francine.
For me, as someone who was initially trained by Francine, and I get to carry that forward into my training of helping other new facilitators, as well as helping new participants learn EMDR, carrying the legacy of Francine is one of the pieces that you'll get by getting a training from the EMDR Institute.
EMDR therapy is cross-cultural. I train internationally. We'll be working with somebody, and yes, we need an interpreter to understand, but what's happening is universal. The person doesn't have to articulate what is going on, or the client doesn't have to articulate everything. And so this makes EMDR therapy particularly helpful in populations that, for example, for me, don't speak English. And how many millions of people by this time have been helped by EMDR therapy all over the world. And I see it in action every day, internationally.